guys just take you guys just take what gets offered. You guys don't really negotiate really when it comes down to the rematch.
Nah, you always negotiate. You know what I'm saying? It been better position. Like I said, that's why I'm saying we the one got the short that we the champion. If you the champion going in negotiation, that's a whole different conversation. So, that's another part of that decision that people don't understand that, we got the short end of the stick that night, majority. So, but at the end of the day, we PBC and that team over there, I'm sure they all right. What I'm saying, they didn't do anything bad with us. So great respect for PBC and Tom Brown and them over there and my
Do you
team.
guys
So
do you guys feel like you gotta knock them out just to get that job done? Or do you guys feel like you'll get the fair end of the stick in the second time around, or do you like how do you guys feel about that?
I don't think we have to. I mean, if that come, that'd be good. But I don't think we have to. Um, I think people know who we are now. And if we win, we should get the nod. So I don't think we got to go in there forcing something or saying this is the only way we can get a result. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna perform at a high level, and one thing we're not gonna do is get too far out of character for things we can't control. So um, we're gonna go in there and put on another spectacular performance.
I know that you guys, shared the ring in sparring and, been in there in the amateurs, but as a pop, like knowing that they're going in there with, 8-ounce gloves and it turned out the way it did. I mean, were you surprised at all?
I wasn't surprised. I know. Wasn't surprised at all. I mean, he may be surprised to, like I said, he shocked the world, but he didn't shock us. So I knew that fight was gonna play out the way it played out. It's different. They both involved as fighters over the years. You know what I'm saying? But they do have familiarity. Just being around each other, sharing a ring with each other, fighting each other, fighting some of the same competition over the years. Witnessing each other, in camp. So knowing the coaches, they knowing us. Work it's both ways. It ain't just our way. Coming from both sides. So, um, but no, was I shocked? No. I think Tank tried to tell y'all. Calvin tried to tell y'all. Burry tried to tell y'all, but they didn't want to hear it. They just so stuck on trying to force Tank to fight who they want him to fight, and It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So it just was made for a great fight. So people need to just sit back and get ready for part two.
It's gonna be epic, man. I can't wait for part two, man. Uh, do you got anything to say to the fans? About part two, about what anything that you got going on coming up, social media, anything.
Now just say get ready, man. Put your seatbelts on, and when that thing happen, man, make sure y'all support. Come to the fight, buy the fight, um, um, and be the biggest fan, cheering whoever you cheering for. Don't matter, but you're gonna see another great performance by the Reaper, man. Reaper ain't playing. He got a big bag, like you said, big two bag.
What do
You
you
go,
think the difference would be, though?
you gonna see the difference. I mean, I believe we want to fight. Nobody can tell us different. The majority of the world know believe we want to fight. So you're gonna see. Both of them gonna
Uh,
raise their level. Both of them gonna raise their level. Both of them. So
Yeah,
they're gonna make for a greater fight. But
no
still not.
way, no way, neither of them are gonna knock each other out. It's gonna go the distance.
It's boxing, man. I can't. I ain't got no crystal ball in front of me. So so we just gonna wait and see, man. That's why it's anticipated. Because everybody wanna know what's gonna happen, how it's gonna turn out. That's why you gotta tune in. So but support us, support my Instagram at Team No Excuse, Twitter at No Excuse Boxing. I just do an event as a promoter back home, showcasing the DMV talent.
How was that?
Stuff like that. It was great, man. Great time out at Maryland Live, man. Had some great matchups. Awesome display, performance by some of the local guys, including two from my stable, Benjamin Johnson, my youngest son, Jordan Roach. Both of them went to 4-0. Benjamin is a 12-time national champion when he was an amateur. Jordan was 7-time. These two turned pro, and they're going full steam ahead, man, on Pro Box TV. But there's a lot of great talent on that card. Frankie Scarborough had a spectacular knockout on that card. Urban Fuller won. Dwayne Holmes, David Whitmire, young talented guy, and Jordan White, one of the top 10 130-pounders, was the main event. He got the win. Willie Foster was on that card, who actually beat De Los Santos. When early in the career, he was on the card. Stephen Shaw had a vicious knockout on that card. So we coming back late July, back to the area for another spectacular show. So stay on the tune for that. No Excuse Promotion and Pro Box TV doing big things. So tune in.
Well, Coach, man, I really appreciate you for tapping in. Definitely a great segment, like always. And man, to the next time, man, stay blessed. And once again, we appreciate you for tapping in with us
Likewise, appreciate you.
as well,
Thank you.
man.
All right.
You got it. Salute, salute. Smash the like button, ladies and